Hi everyone, I am Mildred. Today I'm going to talk about of the two topics. This is the zero conditional and the first conditional. Hi everyone. In this lesson we will see for the two topics function, structure, and examples. We are the start the for the zero conditional. The zero conditional expressing cause and effect. Function. The zero conditional is used to express a relationship of cause and effect. In this conditional, the result is the logical outcome of the origin and is more than wish or expectation. It is consistently the same. Therefore, we use the zero conditional to talk about scientific facts and general or specific truths. This is an example. If you put an ice cube in the sun, if it melts, uh, we can also use the zero conditional to give directions and instructions. An example, this is the if the phone rings, don't answer. Structure. The zero conditional is formed with the present simple and two clauses that we can call condition or cause and result. The condition clause is formed by if plus subject plus verb in present simple and the comma is very important. Okay, for for the result clause is formed from subject plus verb in present simple. This is an example. If it is a hot, I sweat a lot. With some examples, a comma is used to separate the clauses. The rule is very simple. A comma should be added when the sentences begin with the condition that is with if. This is an example. If it is a hot, comma, I sweat a lot. This is the first. If it is a hot, this is the condition, and I sweat a lot. This is the result. For the sentences, the comma is unnecessary. Okay, but if the clauses are inverted, that is first the result clause and then the condition clause, it's not necessary to use a comma. For this an example, this is I sweat a lot if it is a hot. For the sentence, it's not necessary the comma. Okay. Structure. Structure for the positive sentences. Uh, for we have this is the if plus the for the clause for the clause the condition clause we have subject plus the present simple comma in the we have for the result clause we this is the subject plus and present simple. An example, this is the if you boil a liquid for hours, if boils off. For the negative sentences, for the negative sentences, we will use the auxiliary verb to do in negation. Okay, this is the conditional if plus the subject plus the do not or does not. You remember the do used for the pronouns I, we, you, they, and does use the he, she, it. Okay. And continue. This is the verb in infinitive plus subject plus negative plus verb and infinitive. An example, this is the, if you don't put sun cream on, you get burned. For the question for the interrogative sentences. To form the interrogative sentences conditional zero, you must use a question word. The question words in English, they are words that helps use formulate questions about the action expressed with by the verb. Okay, the question verbs, this is the what, which, where, when, who, why, how, was. Okay, the structure, this is the if plus the subject plus the verb and infinitive or simple present plus comma plus the question words plus the auxiliary verb to do and plus the subject verb and present simple. An example, this is the if you study all night, when do you sleep? Okay, we have some examples. Plants die if weather conditions are extreme. And the next, this is the, if you mix yellow and blue, you obtain green. And when iron reacts in the presence of air, rose appears. Or my father takes me to school if it gets late. And finally, this is the, if you leave meat out of the refrigerator for many days, it gets rotten. Okay, the second part, this is the first conditional. The first conditional expressing condition within possibility. A function. The first conditional is used to express a resulting effect after a hypothetical circumstance is met. In this conditional, the result is depend on a future condition that is possible to happen, but with no absolute certainty. Okay, and two examples. This is the if the day is fine tomorrow, we'll go running in Central Park. Eh, the next, this is the if we take a taxi, we'll get there on time. A structure. A structure. As in the zero conditional, we will use two clauses. Okay. Has two clauses that we can call condition or cause and result. The condition clause is formed from if plus subject plus verb in present simple, comma. I repeat, the comma is very important. For the result clause is formed a subject plus will plus verb in infinitive. But we will not only use will. You can also use going to and modal verbs. Remember that modal verbs are might, should, can, could, and must. Okay, an example. This is the if we work hard, we will finish the project of time. This is the we have the if the condition clause. Okay, this is the we work hard, comma, and the result clause. And this is the we will finish the project on time. Okay. Structure for the positive sentences. This is the if plus the condition clause. This is the subject verb in present simple, comma, plus the subject will plus the verb and infinitive. An example, this is the if my family buys the land, we will build a house. And for the negative sentences, we have the auxiliary verb do to do and negation. The structure, this is the subject plus if plus subject plus do, does not plus verb in present simple, comma plus subject plus will plus verb and infinitive. An example, this is the if you don't drive carefully, you will have an accident. For interrogative sentences, for interrogative questions, what you should do is reverse the order of the clauses. That is, the first will be the future clause and the second will be the condition. Okay, this is the will structure. This is the will plus subject plus verb in infinitive plus if plus subject plus verb and present simple. Okay, an example, this is the will you buy me an ice cream if I clean my room? We have some examples. This is the if you go to Paris, you must visit the Eiffel Tower. And if you can't to do to the if you go to the doctor, so sorry, if you go to the doctor, he will give you some medicine for your headaches. If you start working out, you definitely be hater. And I'll drop by if you're at home in the afternoon. Uh, if you don't like the color, you can change it. And finally, this is if they reach an agreement, the two parties will not have to go to trial.
Okay, we are the end. I hope you have understood the lesson. Thank you for watching the video, and you till next time. Okay, we are.